Way back in the crazy hills of the big sky state lives a legend the Indians say he stays back in a crate. Man, the fancy bell raised by timber was destined for fame. No else on but a lone boy walking, and I'll never forget that day. Started to blow. He was a hideous man with a demonic stance, eyes cut into my soul. Thunder sound, the rain came pouring down, and it wanted for me to leave. Fast with the lightning, it experienced so frightening that I fell down to my knees.
Hello, welcome to
Hello.
Guess All Odds Podcast, episode number 5. Looks like everybody's running a little bit late tonight. We have a player joining us tonight, Havoc,
Hello.
and I guess we'll just have to take a pause for a few minutes until the rest of the players decide they want to join. Guess I'll take advantage of our delay here. Got dog pester me. Put dog out while we're low.
Hello. How are you? There we go.
All right.
Logged into the stream on my phone.
Are you coming through on it?
No, I muted it. Oh, let me actually check that. That'd be a. I muted it. Oh, let me actually check that. That'd be a. Yep, it.
Yeah, I know what I did wrong now is I took my headphones off as my sound and put speakers on, external speakers on last week. I forgot to set it back to my headphones. So the podcast picks up my headphones. It doesn't pick up my desktop. So that's why you guys didn't come through last week.
All right. Okay. It's muted, so I won't be hearing it playback. Yes, hello, come here. Oh. You almost face planted into my desk. Good job.
Looks like we're just. See, we're missing JD. And Goodman said he couldn't play.
Yeah.
Tom said he couldn't play.
Look at the double.
There he is.
Evening.
Had to get Grand Boys down.
All good.
We're having a sleepover. Their mom has to be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, my grandson was there last night.
So their dad works from 9 tonight till 8 tomorrow morning, and their mom has to be in at 4 in the morning. Same place. So they have like a 5-hour overlap. So we just said, we'll just watch them here. I'm not getting up at 3:30 to go pick up kids.
Yeah, don't blame me there. So, even though you'll probably be up already anyway.
Nah, they'll sleep in until 6:30.
No, I'm talking about
maybe
you.
7. Well, me, I definitely might be. I might be. So.
All right. Well, all right. I'm gonna go let the dogs in. I'll let them out just a few minutes, waiting, and they're scratching on the door. But while we're doing that, we'll go ahead and let everybody introduce themselves, and we'll start off with the new guy, Havoc, first on the list. Go for it, Havoc.
Hi, I'm Havoc. I'm a longtime player of Twilight 2000, the originals. This is my first attempt at a 4K game, so we're going to see how that goes. And yeah, I'm glad to be here. Hope to have some fun.
Emily.
Awesome to have you.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm Emily. I'll be playing Captain Katarina Presley. I'm the commanding officer for our little group, and yeah. A lot of stuff happened last week that unfortunately our viewers, I don't believe, heard because of technical issues, but I think we figured that out today, guys.
Tech.
Hi, I'm Tech, playing Captain James. Heard. I'm the operations officer for our little unit and vehicle commander.
And JD.
And I'm JD, and I play Staff Sergeant Jerry Teton Daniels, and I'm the squad leader or team NCOIC.
And unfortunately, we have 2 players out tonight. One may be a permanent out. We'll know for sure. And again, we'd like to thank Aaron James and David Bradley for allowing us to use Legends of the Hill for our intro. And as we left off last week, guys, it just defeated Marauders at Tarson and had talked to a merchant and found information out about a smuggler in Warsaw. And you're headed north, out of town. You're pulling over after you got out of town, sort some things out, and that's where we left off. So that's where we will pick up again. So you guys got some work to do, right?
Yeah, we were sorting out the vehicles for our march into the outskirts, I believe. Was our intent to go in covertly?
That was a discussion.
What would be the spacing on our Land Rovers versus the UAZ?
That was the discussion.
Well, what's our short range comm range? Could we just park our vehicles outside the outskirts and then just use the UAZ to go in?
Captain Presley.
Yeah, sorry, I was a little bit of housekeeping. Yes, I believe that was the final plan we had discussed. However, I don't believe we had figured out who would be in the UAZ. Simply because there's a mishmash of talent, and
Well, it looks like you got Caleb
not
and
all of them
Hurd
are-
in the UAZ right at the moment.
Mhm.
Whether you're going to leave it at that or
Okay.
not, it's a different story.
Right. I think it was just to quickly get out of town.
Yep.
To get away from people that could hear us planning and eavesdropping. And then once we got out of town, we could pull off the side of the road, set security, and then actually have a discussion of what made the most sense. And I know that character versus gaming wise, I know that you like to have players up front versus having us just throw NPCs out front for gameplay purposes. So that's also a consideration that we need to take into account. And it is a soft top UAZ, kind of like the RSOVs are. So as not having Russian helmets, you have Russian uniforms.
Are we expecting Russian checkpoints or
Yes. If you look at the map that we're on, see where the airport marker is up at Warsaw?
Oh, yeah, right there.
The orange line, the orange Autobahn southwest of that, we're expecting checkpoints if any road that crosses underneath that or over that Autobahn.
Oh, okay.
Once we get within that perimeter, from what we've heard so far, we expect to have checkpoints or some kind of
patrols or something.
Yes, for sure. and we have to get to. Let's see, the map wise down to about here is where the university is.
Okay.
So radio wise, to answer your original question, 16 kilometers. So we could leave the vehicles clear out here, and radio wise, they would reach into the town, given perfect situation. How the radiation field of Warsaw will affect the radios, don't know.
Okay.
Because it has been nuked, and depending on what the residual is, will affect the radios. More of the senders out and us sending in.
Okay.
Assuming that if we're down here, we should be outside the radiation impact. If we're down here or in between, the radiation will have some effect.
And where was the smuggler? He's on the inside of that Autobahn.
No, we believe
he's
is
before.
He's before a kilometer or 3 kilometers just south of.
Okay.
About here, I think. The way it was described to us, where this Autobahn, Highway 7 is here, goes into this Autobahn here, and before it hits 2, which is about here, is where we think he lives in a apartment building, or is based out of an apartment building on. Oh, what's his name? I have it written down. In my notes, I know it is Pasco.
I got his name.
And I have his name. Yeah. So.
Victor Kolowich. Kolachek.
Yep, and he's on Parkawa.
That was the street. Okay, I wrote that down. Okay.
Yep, that's the street. So, it's open for discussion because we've all are experienced operators. So, and of course, Captain gets to make the final decision how far we put the UAZ in front. And at what point we put the UAZ in front is what is the decision point. Do we put the UAZ in front now? Do we not put the UAZ in front now because of the Russian marauders? So that's the debate. Not the debate. That's the input that we need is at what point do we put the UAZ out front? Do we do it now when we're still 20 kilometers away from the smuggler, or do we wait until we get closer, move forward 10 kilometers, then put the UAZ in front and be able to move?
During our interrogation, was there any sort of indication of patrols or mobile units on that highway for us to need that put the UAZ up front to notify?
Ma'am,
because if we don't need to, I'd rather have that firepower up front than to.
The UAZ has a machine gun also. So we have. So it has firepower on it. This doesn't have a Mark 19 on it. So. What did the Soviet Czech sergeant say?
He said, sorry, I have to. My notes are not well organized. I realize. I apologize.
Oh yeah, mine are everywhere too. It's got random. Yeah.
They did mention that that they have seen like Soviet checkpoints, but they couldn't like pinpoint them on a map specifically. But I'm guessing that they're probably along the route that we're going to be taking. And I do like the idea of we like move the 10 kilometers, yes, measurement, and then we like in standard formation with the UAZ behind us, and then we move up. Once we move the 10, we switch position so that it's the lead vehicle. Oh dear, did I? Okay. I'm being picked up by Discord. I was
You're coming in.
afraid I'd muted myself trying to answer. Okay.
Yeah, you're fine.
Great. Okay. But
So-
I do like that plan of moving the 10 and then we put the UAZ in the front.
Yeah, I say yeah, I agree. Let's move up to 10 and then put it up front and see what we got to see. I guess the chances probably increase the closer we get to Warsaw. Like if they're just like foot patrols instead of like mounted, then they're probably gonna be like closer as well. So you want to put the UAZ what like 500 meters in front? Or sorry, in the that's for the next leg.
Yeah. The war is paused star, so we can't move the vehicles ourselves. Thank you.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. I say yeah. Let's go. Let's go another 10 kilometers along the road. No, I think this marching order is okay. We just keep some space in between the two Land Rovers and the UAZ in the middle.
So who's going to be in what vehicles?
Oh, I think it's already
So, Caleb.
the M2 only has the commander and the gunner. It needs a driver.
Yeah, in the M2, the driver was Bedek, Cheryl Rodriguez.
Okay. Can I move her over? Is that a thing? I don't know how to.
They should be in the vehicles. I don't know why they keep popping out. If you click on them on the map, you can see who's in.
Yeah. Can how do I like drag the or that?
No, you don't need to drag those vehicles over the map just to see
No,
who's in them.
I
Click
just
on them.
yeah
To the
yeah.
right.
I want
Double
to
click
move
on
the yeah. I got that. I want to move the driver, the medic, over to the M2.
Okay, so you're switching to medic. I can do that.
And yeah, she's going to be the driver. Okay. I think that looks good.
So who's driving the Mark 19?
Uh,
I think it
who's
was
the
it's
who's
one
the
of the
driver?
NPCs, I believe. Let me.
She
Double
was
check.
the driver of the Mark 19. You moved her out of it.
Yeah.
Oh. Let me. Sorry, I'm trying to I'm trying to be helpful, but I keep get the wrong sheet trying to put her in there. There we go.
Anderson can drive, so I guess you can make him driver. Or
Yeah.
Cook.
There we go.
Cook can't.
Just that.
Stick. You guys gonna stick Cook on the gun on the UAZ, or you're not gonna put anybody on the gun?
I can go on the gun. I don't know.
I think you're technically the commander of the UAC.
Okay.
So,
I
yeah,
mean, you can go on
that'd be
it if you
good.
want, but Cook's actually got heavy weapon skill.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, he can go on in the UAZ.
All right, so now you got 3 in each vehicle.
There you go. All right. I think we're ready to roll out.
Okay. So you guys head 10 kilometers.
Yes, we do.
You're on the
So-
road still, not off road.
Yeah.
Okay, so for the UAZ, are we have Herd be the commander of the UAZ after 10 kilometers? Even though he doesn't speak Russian.
Yeah, we're gonna have to do another kajuggering.
Yeah, I think after the 10, we can stop and.
Okay.
The
So
only
what we're
downside is that I think it's only my character that could speak Russian that would have to
Right.
be commander. Okay.
So we're 20 kilometers from the smuggler. Is that going to put us at a midnight arrival for the
It's
for
still
the smuggler,
morning,
like
I
a night?
believe.
Oh, 1000.
So you guys go the 10 kilometers. And nothing eventful happens. See people here and there, but they all kind of jump out of the way when they see you coming.
Yeah.
And
Oh, what's the weather like currently?
let's see. Typical Polish weather.
Oh, great! Just another April morning.
More showers bring May flowers.
Fun. That's great.
And I need to pull Havoc out of channel from right back. Alright, so you're in the rain, hiding in some bushes on the side of the road, trying to figure out how you're going to get back to friendly lines. As I said, you guys were wiped out during Operation Reset. You had a deep infiltration mission to destroy enemy supply lines. And you're the only one that survived. You guys got ran over by the 792nd Special Purpose.
792nd?
Yeah, Spetsnaz.
Okay.
They just ran right over you guys because there was a whole unit of them, and you were just one platoon. So they just wiped you guys out. So you got away, but now you're on the side of the road. You're southwest of Warsaw, and I need you to pop up your character and make me a recon roll.
There it is. Okay. Send it just to you or roll it public?
You can roll public, it's fine. Ooh, that's all you got on recon is 1 dice?
Yep.
Okay. You see some vehicles coming down the road, but you can't make out what they are. What do you want to do? Looks like there's 3 of them.
I'll step out and try to hail them, I guess, because they look kind of military.
All right.
Just essential personnel?
As you guys are fixing to pull over, a figure steps out of the bushes on the side of the road and hails you. Recon check. See if you can spot uniform.
Sure.
Sure.
Does my intelligence specialty apply here? A star?
I don't think so, really.
Wow.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I don't know.
I'm
Well,
really
it's
good at
used by
looking.
enemy forces, so never mind.
Well, you don't know if it's enemy or friendly at this point, so. Sure, go ahead. You can use it.
Great. Oh. I rolled almost the exact same number.
Okay.
But I succeeded.
And any players in Gunner? Oh, Tom's not here. The other one's a good one. So, all right. So it appears to be an American military.
Okay. Does Herd see anything more than my character would, or no? See the same thing.
10 and a 6.
You know what? I'll give you a 50-50 chance. So just roll, say high or low. What you want?
High.
Ooh.
All right. You notice that it's got a ranger patch on its sleeve.
Oh. Do I have like a saying in the Rangers for like a challenge word?
You guys have your challenge phrase from just your current op, but from a general standpoint, let's think.
Just looking at the patch, I would give them like a challenge word that we had that the Americans or NATO or some sort of Blue 4 challenge.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that you guys have baseball and home run. So baseball is the question, and home run's the answer.
I yell baseball at him.
Home run.
Rangers lead the way.
Era. I cautiously make my way up to the vehicle.
Emily, look, it's one of ours.
Actually, it is. He's from the 3rd platoon that got wiped out during Operation Reset.
Oh God, I'm so happy to find you guys. I've been out here for a little bit, just wet all the time and everything.
Man, welcome to Poland in the spring. All it does is fucking rain around here.
I tell ya, some days. Which vehicle should I get into?
Hi, I'm Captain James Hurd.
Sorry, sir. Sergeant Pocaspera. United States
Nice to
Marine
meet you.
Corps. Thank you. Nice to meet you, sir. I was seconded to the 3rd platoon after I was working with the German armored units for reconnaissance, and then everyone got schwacked during reset, so I'm all that's left.
Well, I'm glad we picked you up, man.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yeah, hop on in. We got lots of room. We have 3 Vics here. We're just heading into Warsaw if you want to come in. It's not I'm sure it's not a nice place to go, but you're welcome to join us if you'd like.
Hey, being with you guys is better than being on my own. And I get in whatever vehicle that Captain Hurd is in, since he's talking the most.
He's in a UAZ up front.
Right. I think I got out because I think we were putting the
Well, you guys saw him before you stopped. Like right when you were fixing to stop and pull over, you saw him pop out of the brush.
Roger.
But yeah, that's fine. You can get out.
Okay. Yeah, Katarina has taken the commander position in the UAZ, and then I believe Bird will take over whichever vehicle I was in. I forget specific
So
one.
do I know him?
Do you know him? Yeah, you guys. Well, you know who he is. He was
Okay.
he's in 3rd platoon. So
So he is who he is.
yeah, he is who he's supposed to be.
Just double checking.
Yep.
Spear. That's his name.
So I would know that he knows heavy weapons.
I don't know, to be honest with you, since he's in the other platoon. But I don't know how much you guys actually knew each other. So, sure, why not? I don't care. Doesn't matter. Not story dependent, right?
I mean, other than as we reshuffle, we can put him up in the. How much of this area do you know, Aspera?
Not really that much. I mean, commanders had the maps and everything, and then when I was just running.
So how long have you been on this road?
A few days now.
Coming south or going north?
Coming south. I mean, I've been moving at night and laying up during the day.
Okay. So, ma'am, are you going into the UAZ?
Yes, I am.
Spirit, can you shoot an RPK?
Yeah, it works like an M60.
You're absolutely correct on that.
Yeah, I could do that.
And then we just need a driver. So
Jackson's driving right now.
Jackson works.
All right.
And
So
then Herd,
he'll-
do you want to take one vehicle, one of the RSOs, and I'll take the other RSOV. I'll take the other one.
Yeah, sure, yeah. I can take the lead one.
Okay, I'll take the back one.
Okay.
So I will
So-
move that here. Move that like. Which way are we going? We're going north. So put that north, and I'll drop back down like that.
So
So,
Spear is taking the gunner position in the UAZ, I take it?
Yep. And then we'll just we'll put the bodies out next to the side, and then Cook can come off and be my gunner. So we'll reorder the pictures on the side of the thing real quick, and then I'll go in and we'll reorder the vehicles real quick. So, ma'am, you're going on
Well,
the
your gunner's actually Miller,
Okay.
or isn't he?
Okay, that'll work. Sorry.
No, that's fine. I don't care what you do. I'm just saying you had Miller for the gunner on the M2.
Okay.
So if you want Cook in your vehicle, you can put him in your vehicle. That's fine. I don't care.
Nope, that's fine.
Okay.
Herd goes in the lead vehicle. Cox, it was on the Mark 10, and then he was in the lead vehicle with his sniper rifle, and Anderson will be my driver. Okay. How does that look?
Yeah,
You-
just a little bit. So you're not so far down.
Okay.
That's fine.
I just spaced them out so we can start moving
Yep.
icons.
That's
Then
fine.
we'll go in and we'll make the AK Millimero, and then I have the medical sergeants now.
Driving the Purge vehicle.
Yep. So I need to get rid of her. I don't know if I don't think I was saying let me move the NPCs. Let you do that. Okay. That way. So that they're now in Russian uniforms. And the only question, ma'am, is do you want Cook to be in a Russian uniform? We don't have a SVD for him. So.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll say go ahead and give Cook the.
We don't have one, so if he goes, he'll lose his sniper rifle, and I mean.
Okay.
So I mean, visually you'll need AKMs. You can have your American weaponry hidden under something in the UAZ, but outwardly you'll need to have AKMs to round out your Russian uniforms. So if you have Russian uniforms are sporting M16s or M4s or stuff up close, you'll look more suspicious.
Yep.
All right. So you guys ready to head out?
Think so?
Yeah. I need to add a AKM to my sheet, so I have it on my person.
Aspera. There is a RPK 16 that we have with 3 reloads that we'll put in your UAZ. Since you're heavy weapons.
Rah.
It's already loaded into the vehicle. All right. So you guys head out. Go up the next 10 kilometers. And there's a roadblock up ahead.
I guess we stop the convoy.
Oh, you're up front there, Captain Presley.
Yep. How far ahead is the roadblock from us at this point? Can we split?
You can see it about 200 meters ahead. The way the road curves and everything, and trees and houses and stuff on the side of the road. Right when you're coming up on the split on this road to go northwest, that's where the roadblock is.
Okay. In that case, I'll get on the radio the other 2 vehicles, and I'll say we're coming up on a roadblock. I think it's about 200 meters ahead from UAZ at this point. I suggest we stop the 2 RSOVs and just let the UAZ approach itself, just so it don't look suspicious with the 2 American vehicles.
Wilco.
Yep. Great.
Okay.
I'll have Mill cover the rear.
Right. So you're approaching the roadblock?
Yep.
Yeah. So you get closer, you can see it's a civilian pickup truck with a machine gun mounted to it. And there's about a dozen or so ragtag looking people on the other side of the vehicle behind sandbags.
Okay.
As you approach,
Are they?
good,
Sorry.
good.
I was just gonna ask, are they like civilians or they like, wearing military uniforms?
Some are, some aren't. It's a
Okay.
mixed bag. And as you approach, one steps out in front of the pickup truck with a some type of assault weapon in his hand. He puts his hand up, and the Polish says, "Stop."
Okay, I'll tell our driver to stop.
He actually has a PMK-60 assault rifle, which is a Polish assault
Oh.
rifle.
Yep.
Says, "What business do you have here?"
We're not approaching any village, correct? We're just in like the middle of the road being stopped.
Well, there's buildings and houses and stuff around this area. I mean, you're on the outskirts of Warsaw now. You're not out in the country anymore.
Okay. Great. Then in Polish, I'll answer the person and I'll say to him, we're just passing through. We don't want any trouble.
And where are you going to?
Let me get the name of the place we're heading. But I should probably not say that because tactics. There we go. We are. We're moving through to go to. I'm gonna butcher this name. Uh, Hargawa. I butchered that, but we're just moving through to there. Like I said, don't want to cause any problems. Just passing through.
Where are you going?
I think I wrote down the name of the place wrong.
Tarzan?
Parkow is the name of the street.
Oh,
Oh,
I thought.
Parkova. Okay.
Sorry, I thought that was the name of the
Uh,
place. I didn't realize it was
it's
the name of a street.
yeah,
Ah,
Mikovici
I-
Vis.
Milkovica Beach Vice is the name of the suburb. Or Vice. Go Vice.
Then we're headed on to that place, Mikovica Beach.
Yes. What business do you have there?
Uh, we're just like I said, we're passing through, and we're heading there to, you know, what did I say to this guy? Sorry. Um, I swear, in character, this is much more streamlined. This is the player. Not sure what to say. Uh, headed there to maybe find some shelter there. I'm sorry for the delay. It's indecisive.
Okay. Seems a long way to go for shelter, but that's what you want to do. So, yeah, we charge a toll. People going through our roadway here. What do you
Okay.
got for trade? For toll?
Look at the equipment we got. Okay. Sorry, I'm checking what we have in the vehicles and
Yeah.
deciding if we should give what we should exchange for the toll, because we'll have to pay it probably per vehicle. Um, have you detected fuel as we've been moving a star from our own vehicles?
I'm not deducting.
Side.
That's you guys.
How far from the intersection with the Autobahn do I think that she? So 500 meters plus where I think she is from the Autobahn. Do I think we are? Looking at the map as I sit there on the side of the road.
It's what? It's another 10 kilometers or so.
Okay.
I mean, a little over 10 kilometers, maybe 1,200 meters or so. I don't know.
No, this one here, this junction.
You that's only a couple. I don't know, maybe 200 meters.
Okay.
I mean, out of a 10-kilometer hex. I mean,
Yeah.
your guess is as good as mine.
Well, one thing I will ask the person as my character would ask is, do you charge per group or like per vehicle?
Charge per vehicle. Why?
Okay.
You have more vehicles?
We do. We have 2 other vehicles behind us waiting.
So what do you have to offer to trade?
Hmm. We have a few tools we can trade as well as torn. Do I offer the gasoline as trade? Because I'm sure we need it. Oh, my indecisiveness is not helping the situation. Okay. So for the 3 vehicles to pass, the offer I will give to the person is um I'll offer him I'm sorry for the indecisiveness. I'm just weighing the options. Options. um I will for the toll for the full 3 vehicles in total. I'll give him the axe and the shovel from one of the vehicles, as well as I'll give him one of the 20-liter cans of gasoline we have from because each vehicle has 4, and pretty sure we can spare one for the toll.
All right, roll a persuasion check. See if he's satisfied with that offer.
Okay. Does my psyops apply to make him do this or make him accept my offer?
I haven't seen you do anything that would apply psyops to it. I guess, sure, why not?
Okay. Okay. Cool. Okay. Roll that. I'll push that. Yeah, 1 success. It wasn't clicked on my token. Sorry about that.
Sorry. Says, okay. We'll accept your offer of trade. 1 axe, 1 shovel, 20 liters of gasoline for 3 vehicles.
All right.
He walks up to your vehicle closer.
Okay.
To collect the toll.
Okay. I'll say like after I make this deal, I'll radio the 2 vehicles that are waiting and tell them to come up so we can get the items off of them.
Okay.
I'll take one of the 20-liter cans from the RSLB MK, just so like keep track of that. My goodness. Okay, I did that.
Says Americans and Soviets. Strange.
Mhm. These are strange times we live in. I'll also take the axe and shovel off of the same vehicle.
Okay. Go ahead and delete them off there.
Great. I just wanted to state which I'm taking it off of before I do it, so it's
Huh.
we know which has been taken.
All right. He opens up the roadblock and move the truck out of the way. As you guys rolling through, you heavy weapons guys know it's a Dishka on there. and wave you guys through. No problems.
All right.
You guys get up
so-
onto the merge up onto the Autobahn here.
Great. What time is it currently? Because the in-game clock isn't paused.
We'll give it an hour. It's
Awesome.
1100. Yeah. You guys continue on up the road. There's obviously a big tank battle here months ago. You see a lot of unexploded ordnance.
Oh, fun.
You do see a T-72 that looks rather intact in the middle of this tank battlefield.
Interesting. I'll radio back to the two other vehicles, and because I imagine the UAZ is like going through first, and I'll tell them to have the drivers be extra cautious because we are, dealing with possible, explosions in the future if we don't step lightly.
Okay. All right, so you guys drive on past, and you come up to the intersection for the Parkova Street.
Right. We'll follow the directions we were given to that to the smuggler's place.
All right, you come off the road going west. See the apartment complex, and as you pull up the apartment complex, there's a couple of vehicles with machine guns mounted on them. As you pull up to it, and the Polish guys there in Polish. Well, one of them actually in Russian. Y'all, what do you want?
My character in Russian will reply. I'm torn. Do I say this in Russian or do I? Actually, what I may do instead is in Polish. No. I'll begin in Russian. I will say to him, We've come to see Victor Kowalczyk. I mispronounced that.
What business do you have with Victor?
Remind me, because the player forgets, the character would not. Do I tell Victor the phrase we were given, or do I give it to his works with?
Victor.
Victor. Victor. I don't line that in my notes. I will say to the person who addressed us, we have some business with him.
Dismount your mounted weapons on your vehicles, and I will get Victor.
Of course, I will. I'll give that order to all the vehicles to It begins, my stutter, to dismount. I'm sorry.
All right. Step to the radio. Dismount. Weapons.
Oh, you understand? They don't want us to get out of the vehicle. They want us to take our weapons off the pedestals.
Yeah, that's what I meant. My apologies. Take down the weapons. I should clarify that.
You're
order
serious?
next time. Yes, I am.
Hey.
All right. If you guys, as long as you guys comply, once that's done, a couple minutes later, it's a very tall, black-haired Polish gentleman comes out in his late 30s, early 40s. Looks like he was probably in the military at one point. Says in Polish, he'll say, "So, who do I have the pleasure of speaking with, and what can I do for you?"
Well, first off, I will answer in Polish. Polish horses kick Soviet ass. That phrase we were given.
So, I do not know you, but somehow you know my password. How come
Yep.
you by this knowledge?
I remember Tomas wanted us to keep his name out of it, correct, JD?
Yes.
Cool. Well, that's our affair, why we know it. We've come to you because we need assistance.
What kind of assistance do you need? Soviets and Americans together.
Well, I understand that you have the ability. You can smuggle things into Warsaw, and we need your help in getting us into Warsaw.
You want me to get all of you in your vehicles into Warsaw? Oh, I am no magician. I cannot do that. I could get some people into Warsaw, but I can't get all of you and all your vehicles into Warsaw. I'm not Houdini.
I see.
He says, I could safely take maybe 6 of you in. For a price, of course.
Of course, you're doing it out of the kindness of your heart, I take it.
Hey, we can't feed my babies out of the kindness of my heart, can I?
Mm-hmm. That's true.
And this conversation's going on. Bird and JD, the radios light up.
Okay.
Okay.
And you hear in broken English, American Rangers! American Rangers!
On our radio.
Yep.
In our frequency.
Yep. He comes in again. American Rangers! American Rangers!
Guess we should ask who this is. Who are you? How'd you get this frequency?
This is Alexandra Wroblewski. Wow, I can't say that one. Wroblewski. Wroblewski. There you go. Wroblewski. From Warsaw University Technology.
Oh shit.
We read you loud and clear, Alexander. Go ahead.
Yes, we are being chased.
Chased? Oh my god. Are you in the university?
No, we are on the road. We are headed southwest out of Warsaw on the Aleja Kowalska.
Spell over.
ALEJKRAOWSKA. So
Can you put that in the chat, please?
sure. You see this
Thank you.
gray? You see this gray road in the hex with the RSOV right here where my mouse is?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the road.
Oh, okay.
Which road? Gray road with.
This one.
There's a gray road. You can see. Well, the clouds are there. You go right here. See it, JD?
If you notice it in the next hex, it crosses over with that yellow road, like here.
He said southwest. This one would be southeast. So this one over here.
Yeah, it's right here. This one.
Okay.
Going southwest. And spell that in. Zoom in to see it. There you go.
Thank you.
She's in right for the airport. And that's 6:31.
Yeah, he'll be coming across the northwest side of the airport on that road. Says, we just passed Autobahn 79.
Okay.
Which is the orange line.
Mm-hmm.
Got the bright orange. Subdued orange.
Which I can't see on my map because of the clouds.
Yeah, we're right here. This line right here. They're like right where my mouse pointer is right now.
Okay.
He says, we need help. We need help. Soviets, they're chasing us.
There's gonna be a checkpoint right there on 2 in front of him. Okay. I'll walk over and, without being rude, I'll signal for the captain to step away, and brief her.
Okay, I'll excuse myself from the guy and go speak with the JD.
Okay.
This
Just let me know. What want me to do for you?
So
Yep.
they are 1.5 kilometers east and 3 kilometers north of where we're at right now. Coming south on the other side of Audubon 2.
Okay.
Based off the map that we had of Warsaw. Whether it's still accurate or whether that road continues on or whether it's been nuked because of the airport or don't know. But that's where they're at. From where we're at. So whether he can get us from here to there and how fast he can get us from here to there, if we get them, we can throw them in. I don't know how many scientists we're talking about. Did they ever brief you on how many scientists we're supposedly picking up?
Was I briefed on the number Star?
3.
Okay. Looking at
Can we radio
3
them?
people. I believe we have room at this point.
We do. We can always throw them in the back.
Yep.
The problem is the payment of getting this guy to get us over there in the next. Moving in the next 5 minutes to get us there in the next 20 minutes. If they're being chased by Soviets and they're basically running towards a Russian checkpoint.
Yeah. But another thing is that I don't know if it'd probably be extra if he would bring a vehicle. He'd bring a vehicle with us to evac as well.
But he's not talking about getting us a vehicle in. He's talking about getting 6 people in.
Yeah.
He might be able to talk him into getting a few of us in the UAZ. And smuggling 5 people in Russian uniforms in a UAZ would probably be the most he would be willing to risk. But yeah, you're updated. And payment would be maybe the UAZ when we leave.
Okay.
And we throw the 3 scientists in the back of the.
They got their own vehicle. They have a Land Rover. That was part of the mission brief.
But it's getting that vehicle out of Warsaw.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other problem. If getting their vehicle out when they're being chased. And that the other thing is getting us in is one thing, getting us all back out would be another. So when you negotiate, it's getting us in, friends out, and he gets the UAZ and payment.
Okay.
Which is not a bad payment.
Yeah, it's bad.
Well, they're only, keep in mind, They're only 10 kilometers to the checkpoint at this moment.
They're not even that. They're 3 kilometers to the checkpoint. 79 to 2 is 3 kilometers.
I was going off
And-
the map size.
and-
So,
And they're being chased and they're coming towards us.
Yep.
well, actually, they're not coming towards you guys.
Oh.
They're on different
The one-
road parallel to the road you're on.
Yeah, the road. They're a kilometer and a half road parallel to us,
Oh, okay.
which we can get over to that road pretty easily. But there's the freeway in between. This, which we've been told, that has
Well, this
checkpoints
the
all
road
along.
to Parkova becomes Pruskova. It just, the road name just changes on it, and it actually goes all the way to the road they're on.
Mhm.
So the road that you're on right now goes back that direction,
Yeah,
all the way to it.
it has about 2,000 houses, but former 2,000 houses. But yeah, it's major. Yeah.
It's a 4-lane, or it's at least a good 2-lane with probably a turn lane road. It's a decent sized road. It's not like it's it's not like a surface road, right? But it's not a highway either. It's in between. I say it's probably a 4-lane road,
Okay.
or at
I will
least a 2-lane with a turn lane in the middle.
I will say it, like after I've been briefed, I'll return to Victor. Yes, that's his name, Victor. I'll have JD with me, and I will.
I'll greet him in Polish, respectfully. Good day, sir. Jerry.
Hello,
Eton.
Jerry.
I'll
I
offer
guess
my
you're
hand.
here to shake your hand. I guess you're here to help negotiate.
No. Moral support.
Moral support.
Okay. So, what do you want me to do for you?
We need you to smuggle in 5 of us in our UAZ. I'll give him like the location we need to get to, like because I've written it down poorly, like to describe it. We need to get about 3 kilometers north of where we currently are, past the checkpoint that's there. We need to get there.
Do you want me to take you in your UAZ past the checkpoint? I cannot do that.
Is there a checkpoint? Is there a checkpoint at S2 and Aljakuska?
Elijah
Krakowska?
Krakowska?
Yeah. Is there?
He says, checkpoint there not as strong as checkpoint on S8 and S2.
Because
It's just generally speaking, they usually have maybe 1 or 2 UAZ with 2 squads.
could you get a Land Rover from the Warsaw side out through that checkpoint? Would that be easier?
Mhm.
Possibly. Take time though.
15 minutes.
No,
Yep.
impossible. You
We will-
comedian.
we-
You signed Seinfeld, huh?
I am Seinfeld, and we will give you this UAZ
Yeah.
for it.
That's a
I yeah,
You-
I can do that. Not 15 minutes. No. But what I could help you with is you say for the UAZ, huh? The,
the
the,
UAZ.
the RPK stay on, yes. This man told him what armaments were on the vehicle, obviously.
obviously.
Your choice: RPK or the RPG. Your choice. One stays on, one comes.
The RPK. Yeah. RPK and UAZ. I send some men with you and help you attack checkpoint and get your vehicle through. That's the best I can do in 15 minutes.
You get the UAZ on our way back out. Then
Yes.
Then you leave one of your people here for guarantee.
we will leave one of our vehicles at the checkpoint, and you can have one of your vehicles or two of your vehicles at the checkpoint watching our vehicle.
Yes.
So when we come back,
He says don't risk the UAZ in battle if it's a B payment.
But we might need the UAZ on the other side because it's easier. It won't draw as much fire as our RSOVs will.
Yeah.
If it get destroyed in battle, I get one of your RSOVs. I get something out of this, guaranteed. I'm not doing this on a risk basis. I'm not gambling my men for maybe I get a UAZ. That don't work. If UAV gets destroyed, I get one RSOV. Or Land Rover that you bring through.
Hmm.
Well,
I'm gonna stare at him right now.
he looks at his watch. 14 minutes.
I think for what we're trying to do, I think that'll be. Oh, go ahead. I'm just.
I'd say we just do it ourselves. If he doesn't want a UAZ, possibility of a UAZ, heck with him. We'll do it ourselves.
Yeah.
I thought he was somebody that was an operator
reasonable.
here. I thought he was an operator here. That's okay.
Yep. Presley will say in Polish, I'll say, in that case, I think we can do this ourselves. Obviously, you're not willing to budge on anything. I thought you were, reasonable, but
I am reasonable. I'm not reasonable enough to risk my men's lives only on the possibility of getting something.
It's fine.
Yep.
Your men don't have to come. No risk to you.
Yep. Yeah, sorry for wasting your time, bud.
Very well. And he turns around and starts walking back into one of the buildings. And the guy that was talking to you before says, "Business concluded. You leave now."
have a good day.
We found out what we wanted to know about the checkpoints that we've been trying to find out all the way north.
Yeah, but
Oh, shit.
it's a bonus. Not much of one, but
Okay. Problem is, we're gonna have
Just so
to
you
fight him
guys
on our way
know,
out.
we're
Too.
not going to start combat this late in an episode, though. So you guys
that's
got
fine.
time to plan. Do whatever you want to do. I mean, you still got to get there too. So
Yeah, we need to get them.
through
One
Razzie.
thing I will, one thing I will make sure is that we replace the weapons after we.
So, yeah.
So what? You were going to say something, JD?
Nope. I was just.
Yeah.
One, two, three, four,
Got
six.
your weapons back up, and you guys heading? Are you heading east now? Proska, Parkova.
Yep, a pretty good clip. UAV and UAZ, I would recommend in the lead.
Yep.
Yeah.
This because they won't draw immediate attention from any Russians.
There's
And
no
then we'll
sense moving the vehicle on the map, so it's the same hex basically. So
so the and then we'll kind of plan for the time we're getting there. Before we kind of turn. It's gonna suck. Near I'm assuming the crater. And we didn't ask him, but probably the reason there's only two there is because there's probably a crater over by where the airport is.
Yeah.
Um,
Radiation lingering.
yeah. The only good thing is the air usually flows west to east in Europe, and northwest to southeast off of the North and Baltic seas. Generally, not always, but generally. So we're at least on the right side of it. As long as we don't stay long. And your UAZ will block our UAZ. Your UAZ will block our RSOs.
Yeah.
A little bit. He said 1 to 2 vehicles, so we'll assume 2.
Yeah, just err on the larger side for planning.
And we have to go 1.5 to their 3. So we're going to get there when they're theoretically a kilometer and a half away. Unless they get stuck or their vehicle gets destroyed. So I'd say the UAZ and the 19 goes in, and no, the 19 stays out because it has armor penetration. Nope, the Modus have better armor penetration. So the UAZ and the Mark 19, we take out the 2 vehicles. Those 2 vehicles continue on, link up with Land Rover, and bring it back out. The other vehicle stays out here on the south side of S2. And
here's the intersection. By the way,
it holds whatever we hold. Hold whatever we hold. So, what do you guys think? Any other quick feedback as we're over the radio as we're going?
No, it's looks good.
I mean, I guess so. Let's get up there and get them.
And be careful of mines on the road at the checkpoint. So drivers need to be aware of not going off the roads. So
I'm gonna say, does that look about right? Hex is on this about 100 meters. It look about right to you? Looking at the size.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's what we'll use for this map then.
Awesome.
Okay.
And they'll be coming down this road from the other direction.
Right, you guys will be coming from here.
What are you guys looking at?
X or WUT exfil.
It's the active map at the moment.
Oh, I'm still on Warsaw path. There we go. I don't have any vision.
Yeah, I need a token as well.
Yeah. We're lucky. Yeah, we have our vision. So I have the Modus in mind. So I will stay on this side, and pull off to and find some cover and face south after we take out, and I'll provide long range Modus fire from here, and then you guys will go through. I mean,
again, some of us can't see the map. Can we fix that first, please?
I'm working on it. Here. Okay. You guys should be able to see it now, yes?
Negative.
All right. Nope.
They're on the thing, but do you have
I turned Fog of War off.
Yep, Fog of War has to be off.
I was turned token off. Fog of War was already
There we go.
off,
Oh, there we go. Yay! Yeah.
You always turn Fog of War back on before the battle starts, and then put the counters back out. So.
Okay. Are we on this map currently? Like
No.
with the?
We're gonna be coming this direction. So we're down. Oops.
Here, put back on it. We're right now. You guys are on the gray road right here. Is the road? This intersection right here, where my mouse is, that's the intersection of that other map. You guys right now, you're coming from. There's a road right here, a little gray road right there that I'm mousing over.
Mm-hmm.
You're coming down that road and hitting the intersection of that other road. That's where you're currently at. But for all intents and purposes, you're just right off the map down here. I could have made it bigger, but it's a waste and it makes it load longer. There's a bunch of buildings and stuff that have nothing to do with what's going to happen, so that's why I didn't load the other stuff up. And you guys do pass people on your way over here. So assuming you're just looking at your map on the way while you're driving, JD or Emily, when you're just looking at the map you guys got, your mission map.
Yep.
Yep.
I mean, the gunners are scanning. If they see something that the commanders need to know about, they should shout down like, "Look at that tank!" Or look at that infantry squad. Or look at those Russians.
I'm certainly hopeful they will.
I mean, we've been together for as special operators for over a year plus, so
Yeah.
hopefully they would.
Yes, if they
Yep.
see anything, they'll let you know.
But
They're just people, lots of civilians in this area.
So 6 blocks. So everybody on the exfil map is 6 blocks from the Proja.
Okay, someone switched me back to the Warsaw map. Thank you.
So 6 blocks from Project Taos Cana, that road that comes across. 6 blocks south is where we're at. And it turns, and we will get on this yellow road. So 6 blocks further south is where the turn is. That will get us off. So we come a kilometer and a half over, and then about a half a kilometer north on this yellow road. A little bit further than that. Let me see. Not the major distance. A kilometer, 1.2 kilometers north up to the freeway.
Okay.
So, yeah, it's about a quarter of a kilometer off the map, and then the rest of it's onto this. So quick plan. So we'll take out whatever vehicles are up here. We're assuming 2. Could be more, could be less. You guys will go through, pay attention to mines, and the UAZ with the RPK and the Mark 19 will go forward. They link up with the scientists in their Land Rover. Hopefully, they're only going to be a kilometer or less. As we fight through, they are coming south. I will stay on this side here. About here someplace. And I will face south, and I will keep anyone from blocking your exfil on this side of the freeway. You might have to turn around and fight your way back to the freeway, but at least you won't have to fight your way through the underpass.
Yeah.
That would be hard if you had to.
Yep.
Okay. And if I have to come back under to help you guys if you get pinned down, I can, and we'll just have to fight our way through. I'm worried that Victor will think, hey, I will come and take all 3 vehicles, and he'll try and pin us in to the underpass. And if one of us is on this side, then that.
Then the others have some support.
Yeah. So, and you guys will have the RPG, and I have the Modus for some kind of penetration. I can't knock out a tank, but I can knock out have a chance to knock out a BTR. And hopefully there's not a tank on this side. Hopefully there's not a tank on that side.
Yeah.
That would suck.
Let's hope there's no tanks at all. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, hope there's no tanks passing overhead on the Autobahn.
Which again, a nuke would hopefully have weakened that overpass, so they would be coming off that overpass, down, across, and then back up. But
yeah, they wouldn't want to risk wrecking the very important equipment, just passing over a potentially weakened structure.
Yeah. So, but who knows? I mean, they would have tested it out, or engineers would have coded it by now. Other questions? Spira, anything?
Nope.
Heard? You mean you're in the vehicle with the Mark 19?
You there, Tech?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hello. Yeah.
Okay. And something you guys still haven't done yet, as far as I know, you haven't picked buddies yet, right? Everybody needs to pick some buddies.
I did. I see.
Be NPC or player, doesn't matter. But
I'm going to choose the skipper.
I finally chose Buddy last session. I chose a JD.
Yeah, but,
got you.
yeah, but I might switch it to somebody in my vehicle just because.
Yeah.
Just because the chances of me vehicle and rover.
Yeah, I may switch mine as well, but that makes sense to be within the vehicle.
Um,
I'd say I'd switch it to our new PC, but we haven't had any rapport together yet.
I mean, I picked skipper. I picked you because you're the only person that I really have interacted with in any way, shape, or form in this vehicle.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry, I wasn't sure who you were referring to, but okay.
Yeah.
That's my bad on my end.
Emily, skipper is a phrase the Marine Corps used for commander.
Interesting. Learn something new every day, especially in military jargon that I have never been in the military.
It's usually a captain.
Usually, yeah. Yeah.
That
Yep.
kind of goes with it. Skipper, right? Captain of the SS Minnow. Skipper.
Yep. In that case, I think then I'll switch my buddy as well to. Yeah, I'll pick a Sparrow. I did not. I spelled your name correctly. I'm surprised.
All right.
Okay.
So everybody's got a buddy now. Tech, you got one too?
I'll probably just go with Cook in my vehicle.
Okay. Alrighty then. So now let's do a little character improvement. Anybody that has posted their background, you posted yours already, Havoc, so you get
Yeah, I
extra.
still need to post mine. It'll be up soon as soon as I
problem.
finish it.
Fun. You get extra EXP for that. Have it outside of everything else. And JD and Emily both get extra XP for your journal entries.
Yep. Apparently, I'm struggling with basic math to keep my running total correct, but that's more a personal issue than a table problem.
You should match up with JD's, so you could always double check with them. You guys should be the same. So, did you guys participate in this session? Yes. Get one for that. Nobody followed their moral code despite significant risk. Nobody sacrificed anything for their big dream. You traveled through at least one hex, correct? And did you overcome one or more dangerous events using violent or non-violent means? Yes. Nobody risked their life for their buddy. So that's 3 XP for everybody.
Nice.
And these related skills to today, anybody wants to spend their XP on? So pretty much recon or persuasion is all that was used today, really.
I would like to use mine with recon.
Sure.
Do you have enough to spend on recon? Is the next question.
Well,
I
have 4 points,
5, so
and I don't have anything in recon.
yeah, it takes 5 to get a D.
So never mind then.
Next week you can do it.
That's fine.
Anybody have any questions? Anything they want to talk about? Any concerns? We're actually done a little early tonight because I didn't want to get started in combat and have to stop in the middle of it. So
No.
19.
Emily?
No, I'm good. Yeah.
No
JD?
concerns. We're
Nope,
an
I'm
idea
good.
of what we're doing.
All right. Havoc? Anything you want to point out? I know this is your first session, but feel free.
No, looks good.
All right. Well, I guess we will end everything a little bit early tonight. So thanks for watching episode 5 of Against All Odds. See you guys